There we are. Good afternoon, ladybugs and yellow jackets, snapdragons and foxgloves. Welcome to this Sunday's episode of Handmade Home Shopping. You are here with myself, your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, today, and I'm so glad to be with you. Now, we're going to try something a little bit new today for those of you who are familiar with the show. And as you know, we have a magic word that if you use the magic word with the vendors that are on the show and you shop with them, then you get a bonus gift with your purchase, a small little bonus gift with your purchase. And normally we have a distinct magic word that you enter. But this week, I am going to use the same magic word, which is 3R, and that will use that throughout the show for the reduce, reuse, recycle. Yes, the 3Rs. But that is also the magic word that you can use to enter for our this week's giveaway from Fay News Network, which is our Wednesday episode. So it got a double use this week, and we're going to try it out and see how that works. So also, another new thing this week, we have our very first sponsor for the show, which is right there in the little banner across the screen. Today's show is sponsored by Dark Maryland's Dungeon, and Dark Maryland's Dungeon is a video game streaming channel on Twitch. So it is run by Ivy, and she specializes and loves horror video games, but will play anything for her fans and viewers. And so if you have a video game that you'd like to watch her play, you can always send her a message, subscribe to her channel and follow it and send her a message. And she will probably be happy to pick up your video game. So that's Dark Maryland's Dungeon, and the links for that will be in the low bar. And here, I will actually stream them across the bottom for you guys. So now, without further ado, I will introduce to you our first vendor of the day today, which is Wolf Moon Apothecary. Now, I don't want to say it wrong, and it's Sarah, is it Wolf Moon Apothecary Texas or just
Yes.
Wolf Moon Apothecary?
Yes, I just abbreviated Texas to make it easier.
Awesome. Well, please introduce yourself to our crew here, our viewers, and tell us where you're from, what you do, and what is your realm of operation? Are you a live vendor? Are you an Etsy vendor? Are you a SCA, Renfaire? Where do you normally do your things? Tell us about you a little bit, and then show us your stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, definitely. Well, my name is Sarah. I am the creator of Wolf Moon Apothecary Texans. And right now I am just an Etsy vendor and available for custom orders and things like that. I have not gone the fair route. I just, believe it or not, started very recently with the candle making. For many years, I have enjoyed the healing and spiritual benefits of crystals and essential oils, fragrance, flowers, just so many things that we can put together, from salts in the bath to lighting a candle to a little bit of lavender to help you calm down. And I decided that it might be a nice idea to use the crystals with the flowers and the oils and the candles and create just this beautiful little package of everything. And that's where my lines started. Working with healing crystals, Reiki, chakra work, I decided to start with my chakra line. So on my Etsy page, you will see that there is a chakra candle for each chakra. I do want to point out that all of my candles are made with 100% natural and organic ingredients.
Oh, lovely.
Even the flowers and herbs that I put on my candles are entirely edible. I use the same type of ingredient that you would use if you were to make a special tea. My hibiscus, totally edible. I honestly chew on it all the time. Rose petals make a wonderful tea. So everything that's on the candles is completely skin safe. You don't have to worry about small children, pets, anything like that. Black smoke, chemicals, nothing. Nothing is treated. Completely organic. My candle blend is actually a very special soy and coconut blend. So it just leaves a beautiful finish without, like I said, any of the chemicals. It is ethically sourced. Even my palm wax candles, 100% organic. So I really pride myself in being able to take these products to the level of the assurances that all of the oils and fragrances are clean burning. You don't have to worry about your pets, your children, anything like that. You get the benefit of enjoying that 100% organic product. And
That's
I'll
nice.
take just a moment here. And I just finished some this morning. I had to shop back up, as I put it. Someone bought the last one. And so I took a look here. This is from my self-care line. This is actually my self-care candle. We all have those moments that we just need a little extra, and we rarely take that time. So this one is actually a lovely powder pink candle. Feels very welcoming. And if you'll take a look at the top here, it is dressed with rose quartz, multicolored tourmaline, and some beautiful little dainty head blossoms. And if you can tell, I believe you can, it is actually sprinkled with edible pink glitter. So again, totally body safe. Not that anybody is going to eat their candles, but everything is on the safe side around here.
There are warning labels on everything for a reason. Do not eat your candle, folks, even if it looks lickable.
Don't eat it. I cannot be responsible for that. While it is a spiritually cleansing product, I cannot be responsible for what comes next. I just can't. I have
another fragrance on that. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I was saying, what was the fragrance on that one you just had?
Oh, the fragrance on the self-care candle is a wonderful tonka vanilla bean and honeysuckle. So it's just very, it's not super sweet, but not bitter either. It's not overpowering in any way. So it is really nice for that just calm down, light at the bath, and take care of yourself candle. The next one I'm going to show off is my empath protection candle. This is the Shielded Empath. I did a lot of research as an empath myself. I have this group of stones that I carry with me at all times. There's always a little something going on, especially in a crowd, out in public, coming home after a long day. We really have a hard time processing at different times, and it can be a lot more difficult for those of us that just feel a little extra. So I took this particular candle, and it is scented with a blend that I personally created with ylang ylang, patchouli, jasmine, a little bit of rose, and some lavender.
That sounds
awesome. Sound like a lot, but oh, it smells amazing. And then this one is the Crystal Powerhouse. This particular candle is actually dressed not only with my organic lemon and peach tea, but also organic hibiscus. It is dressed with labradorite, dream amethyst, tiger's eye, and smoky quartz. So
I love all of these things, like the fragrances, the crystals. I love the sound of this candle.
If this one doesn't get you, I don't know what will, honestly.
Can I ask a quick question about burn time on these?
Yes, my 8-ounce candles, the soy coconut is actually a longer burn than your typical soy wax. No paraffin at all. So I'm looking with the 8-ounce jars, about 45 hours of burn time. They have a nice long burn. Yes, very good. And then I do also make some square candles that are larger. And these with the coconut soy wax will give you about a 65 to 70 hour burn time.
That is awesome. And I'm going to bring it back here to both of us because we're coming up on the time. The top of these is beautiful. And you know what I love about these especially too is that once depending on how you're burning them, your use in burning them or whatever, once they're done, you have those crystals on top, and then you can take those and maybe just add those right to your little altar or setup or an offering
Absolutely.
for, whatever season or thing that you're in or doing. And so that's just a great double usage,
Right.
I guess, if you
And I
will.
do
So
use the bigger crystals along with the smaller ones, so you absolutely can. And these are for the giveaway. I'm trying to center. I'm sorry.
there
For
we
the
are. Okay.
giveaway, with the magic word, by placing an
Mhm.
order on the page, you will get a free baby candle. And these are my little
Oh.
extra wax votives. I do not waste. So every time there's extra, I make a votive. And they get dressed just like their big sister candles. With
Oh.
so anyone that places an order with the magic word via the Etsy site will receive a free votive.
Awesome. And the magic word to remind you guys today is 3R. So this is Wolf Moon Apothecary, Texas, the little TX there at the end. Don't forget that. Now, all of her information is going on the ticker, and a link to her store is also located in the low bar on both the Book of Faces and YouTube. So you can shop there, get your candles for self-care. Ooh, I rhymed. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we will, yes, thank you. Great stuff. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. So that was off to a great start there, man. You would not guess that she's only been doing it for a couple of years. That was some awesome looking product. So let's see here. We are going to be moving on to The Shadowed Stranger, Stephen Willis. I see you there in my doo-doo-doo. Hey, wow, look at your setup. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wow, that looks amazing. Look at all the you. I love it. I love everything about your setup today. It looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, please introduce yourself to us. Tell us your name, your business name, and also a shout out to your kingdom if you're SCA, or your home fairs, Renfaire. Where is it that you primarily sell your wares and vend? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am known as Hamish the Mildly Disturbed. That is my SCA name originally, but everybody knows me as Hamish now for many, many years now. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, is our home base. So our home fair is the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. And shout out then to the kingdom of Veridiers, is the SCA kingdom. I did build my business
Huzzah!
as Hamish's rec originally within the SCA. But we could pretty much move mostly on to Renaissance fairs these days, but we do also do Gulf Wars and Pensic War every year.
So, what is it that you have here for us today? Look, a whole table of wares. So I'm excited to see what you got.
A pretty good selection of all of our leather wares. The camera person is going to pan over to our mannequins. Just to kind of highlight, so we do leather clothing. This is our Ranger tunic with Ranger pauldron, belt, pouches. Are some of our new masks and eye patch on him.
Yeah, let's go get real close to that if we can. Yeah, great.
Yeah, the mask can be aligned with cloth or with coffee filters to help, protect or keep your aerosols out from your breathing. So we've got those. He's wearing some bracers, just a little bit of everything, and then we also have our huntress gown, hooded huntress. These are two of our most popular clothing items. The huntress gown comes with leaves or without leaves. Green, black, red, just about any color you would like to have. We can do them by custom order.
Can I ask a question about these real quick?
I'm
They
sorry?
look like, you said these are leather, right?
Yes, they are leather.
And so they look like they're quite soft, like deer skin maybe? They look like they're very pliable and comfortable.
It is usually cow skin, but we use garment leather. So they do tend to be pretty soft and supple. So I mean, they're meant to be form-fitting. Like with the tunic, whether you're an assassin or an elven huntress, hey, we've got something for you.
Yeah, right. That's great.
These are our two most popular because the Ranger also comes in green for people who are doing Robin Hood type personas. So you know, they are two of our most popular items. And
I love it.
we have some of our other stuff kind of on the mannequins as well. Our chokers are up there. And here, I'll put one in front of the camera.
It's very close, very close.
Very close. I can't see
Yes,
from
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's nice. I love it. All of those things look comfortable because of the type of leather that you're using.
Yeah.
So not so stiff that you're.
I started my business years ago, basically making pouches as the number one thing. So what you could see, the mannequins were wearing some of those, and my dagger pouch is probably one of my most popular items. Comes with a built-in dagger with a built-in piece tie.
Oh, I love that! Oh my gosh, can you withdraw it? The dagger? Can you? Yeah.
Second, because I gotta undo the piece tie.
Well, it's good that you keep the piece in your house.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is so cool.
And we do keep the original sheath that came with the dagger inside the pouch for you if you ever want to wear it just by itself without the dagger. The dagger by itself without the pouch. But these come in medium and large sizes. The approximate measurements are on the website.
Things to add to my Christmas list.
Yep. And a lot of our pouches these days come with an embossing of your choice.
Oh,
so
nice.
This one is one that I've hand painted.
Wow. How much time does it take you to do that?
Well, the embossing is a stamp, but the painting probably takes me about 20 to 30 minutes per one, depending on how complicated it was. So, and this is our small size pouch.
And I see that the small size pouch has the color on the front, so I'm guessing that you can get them in a variety of different colors.
Yeah, you can get the pouches in just about any color you want. I typically do black as the back, and then if I do a colored one, I just do a color piece on the front. But we can customize anything that you want, pretty much. So, you want it all blue, we can do that. Some of the other pouches we do, of course, we have the Scottish Sporrans.
Oh, yeah, okay. Classic.
Also with some embossing on it. And those also come in just a variety of colors. We have brown, we have black, we have red.
Now, I have a question for you about these. On your website, it's Etsy store, right? Is that what I have?
Actually, the best website is www.theshatteredstranger.com.
Yes, and that is what I have there going in the ticker, and it's also what I have pulled up here really quick. Now, this is the best place, of course, to order from you. Can I take 1 second to share it with the audience there at home?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull up your website here, and then let's take a look at what's on your table, because it looks like you have many amazing things there.
Yeah, I tried to bring a good sampling.
So here is your website, and on your website, is there a place where people can see all of the colors and that you have available for when they're ordering things? Let's see, armor, weapons. Let's look at armor.
In some of the items, there are drop-down boxes for choosing colors. I don't necessarily have examples of every color available pictured, but if you go under clothing, you'll be able to see several of the examples. And anytime there's a question, just email me.
Here we go. Clicking clothing right now. Here we go. Oh yeah, you can see a good array of the different colors here. These look great.
Yeah, I guess I would tend to say, as far as colors go, particularly on the clothing, they're not always going to match, because one of the things we do that we try to keep our prices as low as we can, and so oftentimes this means we'll buy odd lot leathers that others don't. So we don't necessarily always have true consistency, but that helps us keep our prices down so that more people can afford our clothing.
Right.
One of the most often heard comments is that our prices are really reasonable, and especially in our leather clothing, because most of our garments are already finished off at less than $300. which is the starting price for a lot of other businesses.
I'm looking at this cloak here, green cloak. It looks like it's got some cool vine, leafy, green and blue, and with embroidering maybe on it, and they look like they're lined and everything.
Yeah, we do carry a line of cloaks, the fellowship cloak has some embroidered thread on it.
Yeah, and whoever your models are for this have awesome hair, both of them.
Well, the lady there would be Diana. She is my chief minion, the booth manager. And the other model was her ex-boyfriend, and least said about him, the better for right now.
Okay. Pass on the compliments then to your head minion, if you will. And now I'm all looking at your weapons like, yikes! Oh my gosh, This is awesome! You have a flail with D20s on them.
Yes, we do.
Do you have that right? Do you have that there?
I do not have that handy here. Because it's the Handmade Shopping Network, I did try to keep what I pulled to stuff that we ourselves made for the most part.
Okay.
Although I do make those, it is an import flail that I end up replacing the spike balls with D20s.
They are awesome.
It is one of our requirements. Something I don't have on the website that you can find when you see us in person is our D20 staff, which is a very popular item. It's just a wooden staff with a jumbo D20 stuck on the top of it.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's just that because they're so long, they are terrible to ship. So I don't normally put them on the website because you're going to pay a lot more for the shipping than you would for the item itself. Because
for super heavy things.
But if you come to see us at a show, by all means, pick one up.
Well, so let's see then here what you have on your table today.
All right. Well, I'll start with some of our handmade journals.
And I am going to return. Here we go.
So let the camera person do that. This is our Doors of Moria journal.
Does it open or something on the front? It looks like it's got a...
It does. That doesn't open. Just the journal itself opens.
No, I mean like the little... Does it... I'm trying to tell what that is.
Okay, this one, it comes with 2 vials for potions.
Whoa.
that you can remove.
That is awesome.
Inside is just a blank sketchbook for you to add whatever you wish. You can use it for your own spells or your journals, whatever you prefer to. And also, this particular size of journal will also fit all D&D handbooks.
Oh, so you could. So it's like a leather cover. So you could take that inside journal out and put your D&D handbook on the inside of that.
Like for an example, one of the other ones I have here is our D20 journal. Same, also has potion vials, but has the D20 embossing on the front.
These are great. I love this.
And we do some various things in there. I've done just some normal ones with regular embossing.
Oh yeah, a Mjolnir. I love it.
And one of the other ones for Harry Potter fans. This one is the I solemnly swear I am up to no good embossing with potion vials. So you could use this for your potions class. And on the back, of course, mischief managed.
That is excellent.
And our journals come in various different sizes. I've got our large here, and then I've also got some of our small ones, which are just miniature sketchbooks. But nice and handy, fits in a pouch.
Yeah.
So
definitely also good for carrying all of your magical words in.
Keeping with the gaming theme, something that we are hoping to come out with very soon is our dice tower, leather covered dice towers.
Do you have a die you can roll in that for me?
We did. Unfortunately, I just realized we did not think to grab one and have it handy. So,
can you show that up quite close?
Yeah,
so dice towers are, interestingly, one of the things that we use quite a lot at our own festival, Fairy Blossom Festival, because we often have challenges. We have a live dungeon crawl. And so when people complete whatever challenge they're completing, they get to roll in a dice tower. And these are cool. Look, you even have little
Can you see
leather
it? I can't tell where I am at on the camera.
Tilt it a little towards me.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. Now, perfect.
All right.
Yeah, that is great.
Do it again.
And that pairs nicely with our leather dice tray.
Yep.
That
Which I
also,
see an emboss in the middle of that too.
yes. And so you can put the dice tower in the tray, roll your dice. It won't roll off the table. The dice tray is available with any embossing that you want from our embossing picks. So have the Celtic dragon there.
And all of these are also on your website as well.
The dice trays are on the website. The dice tower is brand new, and we are still perfecting it. So, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we will have it up on the website.
Well, I don't actually see our vendor that's supposed to be following you in the wings. It's 4:30, and I don't see them. So if you would like to continue to share your wares with us, I am happy to let you.
All right.
Roll
Well,
on
let me
in.
show you another then of our most popular items, the portable tea set. We've been doing this for only about a year, but it is a teacup and saucer in its own leather holder, along with a teaspoon strainer for stirring it, and a little bottle that you can fill with tea leaves, or you can put your milk and sugar in it, whatever you want. But this has been pretty popular out on the road for people to make some tea at the fair.
Okay. So our next vendor actually did just pop in, but I want to. Okay. So this is very cool. I'm curious, how much do those go for? And the reason I ask is because we have a Tuesday tea show, and our tea lady, one of our casts. I'm going to bring it back to both of us here really fast.
Okay. Well, these are $45 a set.
Ooh, that's a great price. Yeah, one of our tea ladies on the show was telling us about steampunk tea dueling, which I have not ever witnessed, but apparently it involves dunking your tea biscuit. Ooh, look at that. One last little thing.
I'd love to cover like just quick little things then from our new items. So we, because they're so popular right now, we have plague masks. So, this is one of my brand new ones with lenses in the eyes, or sometimes they have screens for the eye holes. But one in purple. And as we saw on the mannequin earlier, I've also been making some leather masks for the face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fancy.
And, so that was kind of a steampunk one. And another one that's just, got some spikes.
Yeah.
But
a little post-apocalyptic feel.
To definitely put those out. We have a wide range of everything from leather bracers and, pouches. There's all kinds of things on the website. So please go and check it out. And if you have any questions, if you have any requests, just send us an email. It's on there at granamere@hotmail.com. And
I have written down here also that you are participating in the magic word. So if people order from you and enter the 3R, which is our magic word for this week, then they will get their surprise bonus little gift.
Bonus item.
Hey, a frog.
For hanging your tankard or keys or whatever you want for your belt. So we have those. We also have a bit fancier ones if you wish to order one. With
you can never have enough of those. Those things are so handy. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and showing us all of your amazing stuff. That was really quite fun. And so I will bid you adieu. And we shall. Oh, somebody's asking really quick if you make corsets. I did not see that previously in the comments. So
I do not make corsets. That's a high level skill. So I usually tend to recommend people who go to do a specialist in corsets just for that reason, to get you a proper fit. It's one of the things I do believe in, and has always driven my business all these years, is honesty. I will never tell you that I can do it if I can't do it. I will send you to somebody who can. It also goes, you were looking at the weapons. Most of my weapons are imports. I will never tell you, hey, this is hand forged, and you can go out and play Forged in Fire with it when you can't. We believe very strongly in the honesty and integrity of the vendor here. So, to let you know what we can and can't do.
Well, thank you so much, Hamish.
Yeah,
I got that. Welcome. Yep, I did. All right. Well, and we will see you. We'll see you around the circuit, I suppose.
All right, and I guess my last thing is the Kentucky Renaissance Fair has been given the green light to open July the 4th through August the 16th, which is maybe our only show this year by the time it's all over.
Well, shout out to Kentucky then, and that's where people can find you if they want to see your stuff in person.
Yep, in just a
Perfect.
few weeks.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say just a couple more weeks. All right.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon. That was awesome. I loved the books, but then again, I'm a bibliophile, so I might be somewhat partial. So our next vendor is here in the wings, and I hope I'm saying this right because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. So I'm gonna bring it now. The name of your store. Hello, I see. There you are. I see you now.
Hi.
So the name of your store is.
Get in there. Hi.
Well, I'll give you the whole screen here in a second, and then we'll be able to. You won't be off to the side like that. But eMPierre. So is it eMPierre or is it eMPierre, like a play on
eMPierre.
words?
Right.
eMPierre.
Right.
Okay. So good. I got it. Okay. And please, if you will, tell us a little bit. Please introduce yourself to the audience and tell us who you are, what you make, and where your venues are for the vending. Are you Renfaire, SCA? If you are, give your shout outs and, let us know.
Right. Okay, so my name's Marie-Pierre, and I make mainly corsets, but I started out making funky fashion for men, sleeveless coats that I did show at tall ship festivals, Renaissance Fair, pirate fairs. Actually, Renaissance and Pirate, I was introduced by Beverly Bork, who was on your show last week.
Oh,
right?
Nice. Small world, right?
Yeah. She sponsored me in, and it was great. But my mind's a little too eclectic. So
Uh-oh. Have you frozen on me here? You look frozen on my end. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Well, I have a solution for when this happens because it looks like we've somehow dropped a connection. Oh, wait, there you are. I see you. You're back.
Okay, good. I'm back.
Okay. Yes.
So, anyway, so I was making mostly funky fashion for men. See the coats back there, sleeveless.
Yes.
So they're kind of military style, riding coat style, but I've morphed them. And they're festival fashion, basically. And then one year I decided to make 5 corsets just because, and they sold like that. So that got me started. So I make these corsets. Again, some I cater to Renaissance Fair. Some are more burlesque. Some are more festival fashion. I'm all over the place. I don't know what to say about that. So
no, that's perfect.
So the corsets have no bones. They're simple. It was very hard to find a sizing chart. So I found one online that was kind of good. But it seems that every brand in every country uses their own sizing chart. So if you go on my website and you want to order a corset, please measure yourself and then compare the measurements to the ones in the descriptions, because, it might be too small, too big. Some you want too small if you want to wear them open, and that way it gives you a little sexy look. Or if you want it completely shut, then, the measurements are all there to help you out.
Now, I will confess that I did a little peeking at your Etsy store before the show, and if you want, I can pull that up, or you can bring forward some of your items that you have there and show them here to us live. But I was looking at some of your tops, and they actually look, because you said they were unboned, right?
Yes.
And so that says to me that they have this kind of cool dual use of not just being festival wear, but that's like something you could feel comfortable putting on with a pair of jeans and then roaming out and about to go do your daily whatevers, right? And still,
Exactly.
I disappeared you. So yeah, is it possible for you to bring some of those a little closer to the camera for us to see?
Sure. I have some that are not on the mannequin, but I kind of, this one right now is super popular. It's really fresh. I call them I gave them a spring corset you know, something you wear with
Mhm.
jeans. And I was thinking even of going country in a way too, you know. So this one,
A
I
little
don't know how
Southwest
well you could
style.
see it.
Oh, I
And
can see it quite good actually.
right, and you got the little flowers, you know. So this one's really fresh and pretty. Then I did this one, and also I have to tell you, I buy only remnants, so
Oh,
I can't make too many of them. This one I call it the tea party. It looks like Wedgwood, the fabric.
what is Wedgwood?
Oh, you don't know Wedgwood? It's a British collection of porcelain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Well,
they
that's
make
cool.
teacups and stuff like that. And they have these geometric designs, but they're in these pastel colors, you know,
Nice.
and they're, yeah. So another one that was popular too, I just sold 4 of these, is these toile de jouy,
Oh,
you know,
those
the
remind me
French
of
countryside
like fine
scenery.
china. Yeah.
So this one I only
Uh-oh. Here we go. We're- We've got some wonkiness with connection over here. Yikes.
it keeps resetting itself, I think. Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Otherwise, they are reversible. Some of them are reversible, which is fun
Nice.
because it makes
So
it
you get
like
2 for 1.
day wear, night wear, you know?
Mhm.
So here's one that is reversible.
Oh, I'm going to
Uh,
embiggen you really fast. And also, I see you have a question here from the audience asking if you make these custom. Do you make custom corsets?
Absolutely, yes. Now, if I have to redraw the pattern, I'll charge $20 more because sometimes it takes 100 emails to get it right. You know, to get
A
the
lot of
fabric
back and
right,
forth.
to get
Yes.
the, you know. So here's the other side of that same corset right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Right. So yeah, they're fun like that. This one's pretty popular too. Renfaire people love their greens, you know.
Yes, that they do.
So again, these take me sometimes 4 hours and longer because I have to figure out the fabric combinations, and I work with remnants. So I got
Yes,
little
so you have
pieces here and there, and this one's a kind of a blue and fuchsia. So this could be festival, and the other one could be Renfaire. You know, it
Yeah, they
just
look
plays
quite
around with
nice
that.
though.
And then this one is tiny, but it's just adorable. I love this one. Um,
Oh,
so
that one's
you've got
cute.
the classic on the side. You know, it's just 3 different fabrics, and
Yeah.
then the back is just plain. And then turn it around, and we're into Renfaire greens again. So
I
these could be
love
one of
this.
the 2 outfits. And these are the reversible ones are only $80. And the non-reversible are 75.
Now, how do you wash these? What is a good cleaning process for these?
That is tricky. I would dry clean.
You would dry clean?
I would dry clean. Now the little spring ones, this one is linen and cotton. It could
Mhm.
be it could be machine washed, but I'm
Is
scared.
it simply because the fabrics are kind of mixed fabrics as remnants, and so, you know,
Yes. I mix
they will
chenille,
react.
I mix chenille, brocade, silk, everything.
Yeah, so it's hard to
And
know what ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. I have a little cough. Anyway, go ahead.
no worries. No, so they are a lot of them are upholstery. So that would even be steam clean, you know. So it depends. I would definitely ask the dry cleaner as I go in to have them cleaned.
So, do you have any of these men's I'm trying the word for them just escaped.
Yeah, no,
Just escaped.
the men's coats, absolutely. Here,
Yeah.
I have to get up on that one, but these are pretty cool. They're the men's love them. Um, Here you go. Here's one of them. Okay, so there's the front. It's open. This comes at the belly button level. All right, and then the back
Oh, that's
has
cool.
decay, and it's closed. It's not open in the back at all. So
And then
that's
how
one.
long do they hang? Do they hang past the waist or do they cut off at the belt line?
This is pretty much a little over belly button,
Okay.
and
So,
then
and
this would be knee length.
yeah, it looks like it's a got all, I'm trying to say kind of tailored, like tailcoat maybe. It looks a little, I'm trying to see the bottom there, I guess. Oh, oh, oh,
We're back.
oh, come
All
back.
right. Once you did that, I got another one. This one
Okay,
is
there
an
we go.
extra large, and this one's a coat tails.
Oh yeah, okay.
So this
Now
one's
I
pretty simple. I did sew this cute little applique on the back. These are laser cut little
oh
metal
wow.
pieces that I hand sewed on. You know, just to give it a little, and it's got a little
A little
tassel there.
character.
And they are open. Mm-hmm. And I actually have some of those on the website. I didn't bring them here. I have some hand painted ones, but those, I told you I'm eclectic. Mexican quote art on those.
Well, we could take a look at your website if you like. We can look at it together
Yeah.
and see some of these hand painted ones. That sounds actually quite cool. Let me.
Before you go though, here, a little skirt.
What?
Yeah, and they're all appliques, all these lace appliques on them.
It's
These
like
are
shabby
adorable.
chic good. I like it.
Yes, absolutely. And they all have a little pocket.
Oh, ha,
And they have
pockets
some
are
white
good.
pockets. And we have bustles.
Ooh, let's see a bustle.
Here's a bustle. So the belt
Oh, cool.
is all patchwork. It's all patchwork from remnants. I'm a fabricaholic. I can't throw anything away. So here you go. And then the bustle is a brown fabric and a silky gold.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And
I love
there's
it.
a black and red one. And there's another one here. It's kind of fun. This one is a larger piece. Whoops, it got stuck. Here you go. This one, all hand sewn, tiny little pieces with some beads coming down. And again, the little detail there. I can't throw anywhere.
It's kind of green and purple, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Summer grapes.
And then it's got the, kind of an animal print there with the purple. Yeah.
Those are cool. I really like those, and they look like they're probably good for belly dancers too. Oh, cool! I like how it goes in the front. It laces kind of right there. That's cool because then it can fit a number of different body types.
Exactly. And there's two more. One that isn't on the website yet. I have trouble with mannequins, finding the right size so it looks right. So I think I'm going to have to find some hard bodies to put them in, warm bodies. Have some models, show them off.
All right. Well, let's take a quick look here before I let you go. At your Etsy store, I'm gonna find that and pull it up.
Now you see eclectic.
Eclectic is good though. That's why people watch our show, is because they want to see the different and the unique, not the same thing that you find in every department store everywhere. So
yes.
Okay, so here we go with and can you see now also as well?
There we go. So you see that one on the right at the top? That's a hand painted one. Yes.
Yeah, let me.
And there's a Frida Kahlo also. Those I'm asking a lot of money for because I have to pay the artists. And they're made on canvas with they're painted on with silk screen paint. So instead of putting the paint through the silk screen, they paint directly onto the canvas with that paint.
Oh wow! Here's a whole bunch of them. I see Salvador Dali.
Oh, Dali is pretty cool, yeah. And if you look at that point on that, you'll see the pictures all around because it goes all around the coat.
Yeah, I can pull this one up and make the Salvador Dali one look. Let's embiggen him really quick because that looks cool.
Yes. He would like that. He would definitely like that.
So this is awesome.
So Rocio Hoffman is the artist. She lives in Baja California, south of the border. And she's
that is so cool.
Plaques on the back, yeah.
Well, and I really like how she's got this, man. That horse, I want to say, it's from his painting, The Temptation of Saint Peter. I think it's where he's. Anyway, I'm not. I think that's the name of the painting, if I recall correctly, but I'm not entirely sure. But I certainly recognize it
Right.
from his work, and
That's where it
I
is.
really like how she used this. You could see here on the very first picture, because of course, in the actual artwork, it's this very long-legged, multi-jointed. Everything is crazy and dreamlike, and so this just looks very cool. How she used the front of this to do that.
I
It was
love it
quite
too.
creative. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is super cool.
So the painted ones, I mean, these come in one size, of course, but
Yeah.
if you want one in your size, she can paint it for you, no problem. I make
Oh,
the
that's
coat, she paints on it, and then I go and get. Because if you want
oh,
Frida,
I have lost you again. There you are.
so if you want Frida or somebody like that on your coat, or some scene of Day of the Dead, you just ask for it, kind of send a sketch of what you want, and definitely we can do that for you.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Are
on
we
the show
still
today. Now, yeah, we are, and I have here also that you are participating in the magic word, which is 3R for reduce, reuse, recycle. uh, and so, if anybody orders from you here within the next week, and they use the word 3R letters acronym in checkouts, then they too will receive their bonus surprise gift. So
which is 5% off of anything in the store.
oh, nice. 5% off of anything in the store. Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show this evening. It was awesome seeing your work. Your tops are really quite adorable. So, and we shall bid you a good evening.
Thank you so much for having me, and
Absolutely.
best success to you.
Thank you. And to you. I hope you get out there and you're able to get in a few festivals here for the end of the season. So,
Yes, that would be nice.
right.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, there we go. So that was pretty cool. I like the idea of just being able to wear these little tops, out and about. Not fully corseted because you don't have like the bone, but definitely corseted with the lacing and whatnot, yet still maneuverable for daily wear and activity. That brings us to our very last vendor of the show today, and we are here with Stormy the Fairy. Hi,
Hi.
Stormy.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the show. I know you have been here before, but it's been, I don't know, a few months, I guess, since we've
Been a
seen
bit.
you.
It's been
Yeah, so
bunch of new stuff.
a bunch of new stuff, I know, so I'm excited. Shall I just turn the screen over to you and let you introduce yourself and then start showing us all your magically goodness?
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm Stormy the Fairy. I also go as Stormy Faye on social medias, and I am one of the crew that helps out at the Vault of the Fae. If you don't know what the Vault is, it is a collection of magical goods that we have acquired over the lands, and it has been locked away for centuries, and now we're re-releasing the magic back into the world for you guys. So we have a bunch of new product from the Vault, and one of the main things I'm really excited to share is actually this necklace that I'm wearing right now. So a little information about the vault is it's actually held together by a tree of life. It is underneath the roots, and the roots create the ceiling. Now, on every full moon, it actually secretes some magical tree sap, and we've collected that for you guys. So I'm going to show you one of those guys here, and
Oh,
we've added some quartz points right there in
cool.
the
I
middle.
can see it inside of there.
Yes. So I have a big one and I have a littler one just for those who don't like something quite as chunky. And I will read you. You will get 2 little scrolls that have information on there.
Oh,
It
great.
is
Now I'm so curious what they say.
So the first one, fairy tree sap. Nestled beneath the roots of a glorious and grand tree of life is the vault of the Fae. The roots create a large ceiling that holds the vault together. From these roots comes a special sparkly sap, but only during a full moon does the tree overflow with moon magic, and we've graciously gathered it to share with you.
I love that.
Comes with 1 quartz points inside. It helps amplify your own energy. It's cleansing, and I recommend recharging it under a full moon. And, power is within the wielder. It does not cure any alignments or anything. It all depends on you and your willpower to bring out the magic in these items. So that's that one. That was one of my newest ones that we just collected on this last full moon. So I actually put the jars out under the full moon as well. It was an eclipse too, so it's like extra powerful.
Definitely.
And then here's a couple more necklaces we have. We do a lot of galaxy themed stuff because we like to travel the stars and just collect some of the goodiness for you guys. So these ones are actually galaxy jars you can wear. We've collected
I love it.
galaxies. There's also a pink one, but I had it put away.
I confess though, I really like the tree sap with the cool quartz in it. So
Dave, that was my favorite. I really like this one. So we only have like 4 right now in the shop, but I'm hoping next full moon I'll be able to gather some more sap.
right.
A few more things. We've got some galaxy doors coming out soon. I'm going to be doing some different colored ones. So here's the pink and red one. I'll be doing some blues and purples. And if you guys have a recommendation on a color you'd like, just shoot me a message. You can send us on Instagram or Facebook or Etsy. We do like to do custom work. So if you want something specific, just let us know. Let's see.
So all of the links for all of your stuff are going by in the ticker just for our audience at home and also in the low bar. Yep. as they are with everybody. So let's see what you have here next.
Got a few more galaxy jars. This one's my favorite. It has
that one's angelic.
You see, yeah, it's even got a little rose quartz planet right here. If you can see that.
Yes, I see it. Yeah, no, I can.
Wait, this is better. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps having the white piece of paper that helps the camera to focus.
And here's the smaller ones. These ones are a little bit cheaper. And they've got resin tops that I custom did myself.
Now, I remember asking one time before, I think when Ion got his cool birthday galaxy jar way back in April, about your making process for these. Can you talk about that just real quick? Or?
This one, so the one you bought for Ion is similar to this one. This one is hand painted. So some of them are hand painted, and then these ones are actually fluffy clouds inside. You can actually see the galaxy bits that we've collected and put inside. So, and the water keeps it nice and absorbed. And I've had these for months just to make sure they don't dry out. They should stay pretty for you for a very, very long time. And then the resin top is seals it all together. And then we just launched our flower crowns. So here's one of them. We had to make flower crowns.
Well, you know. Oh no! Have I lost you?
No.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a kitty come up and visit me, and she whacked my mouse and
they do that.
Minimize my screen. Sorry. Okay, flower crowns, which I'm very excited to see these because, as you know, I always wear flower crowns.
Yes, this one's my favorite. Or actually, I don't know. I like this one a lot. It's my Lolita crown, and it's got this cute little rocky horse.
Nice. That's a unique thing I've never seen on flower crowns. Is the little charm there?
Right. I'm gonna start doing that with a couple more that I'm planning on making. It's got lace underneath, and it's just super cute. And then this one's my nest one because it's got a little birdie in it. And then I got cherry blossoms because who doesn't love cherry blossom stuff?
I like how the top is covered with fabric, or yeah, that's actually quite nice. I like the look of that, and
And then if you want to, after we're done, you can if you want to bring up my Etsy, we have some more from our other creators, because I'm not the only one who makes stuff. We like to have a bunch of different fae collaborating on projects. So we have more flower crowns that Croft has made. She makes big old fancy ones.
Well, I can actually. I have your store right here, and we can pull it up and look at it together. Now, let's see here. Da-da-da!
Yay!
Yes, I do like all my little sound effects, you know.
Yes. Of course.
That's what makes things actually work. People just think sound effects are silly noises that we make, but they're actually like little spells that you cast, you know, da-da-da-da, there it is.
I 100% agree with that.
So here is your store, and oh, whoa, look at these right up front. Oh, that one with the butterfly. And I'm
So that's
trying to
our other
see.
That's Croft Cat on Instagram. She does a lot of other stuff too with us. She's going to be working on some little spell kits later on, and she's very talented and very magical. I love her.
And look at these. These are little tiny, like, keychain calm down bottles.
I actually have one right here with me to show.
Ooh.
That's what those guys are. You can take them with you.
I'm going to embiggen you so we can see. There we go.
So I recommend these for people who have social anxiety and you have to go out places. Take it with you. And if you need a moment, take your moment, go in a corner and just relax.
Give yourself a breather.
Yes, exactly. They also are meant for children, you know, it's a good timeout thing to make them do while they're in the corner and they need to calm down.
Oh, cool.
So these ones are plastic. The bigger ones are plastic. These ones are more suitable for kids. Those little ones are glass, but I make both, so you can have different kinds of quality in your product. And then I have one last thing I wanted to show you, because this is has been a little project I've been working on. I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
This is a galaxy painting I have just finished. And it actually has LED lights, which are kind of hard to see in the lighting.
But, oh, behind where are the LED lights behind kind of where it sort of almost looks like your eyes are closed?
It is. It's crying a galaxy.
Oh, that is really quite sweet. And so it's behind those that the lights, that is super cool. I bet that looks so beautiful when it's all lit up.
It's so much better in person, and especially at night, it's really pretty. And I know it looks kind of cheaply done, but I did this on purpose. I used tape to put the LED wires on because you can replace the battery, but after a while, LED does die out on you. And if you wanted to replace it or just take it out altogether, because it is a piece of art, I hope you keep it forever. So
right.
If these do die out on you, you can replace them, but they should last, and the battery should last, and you can replace the battery. But if you have it for years and years and years, they might die, and you can replace them.
What kind of battery does it take?
I think it's like one of those little watch batteries. I'm not entirely sure. One of those little circle ones.
Yep. Okay.
I will put it in the link when I post this. But if people want any of these items before I post them, you're more than welcome to grab dibs, send me a message and say you want it, and I will have it ready for you specifically.
So best way to contact you if people want some dibs is Instagram, Facebook, straight through the Etsy store?
Any of them, I check them every day. So you can contact me, whatever's easiest for you, I will be there.
Well, that is perfect and wonderful. So, and actually that brings us to pretty much exactly 1 hour. We had a little bit of a late start this afternoon because of technical difficulties, but we got on at, yeah, I know. That's how it always is. I always set the start time for just a little bit after exactly 4 p.m. in order to try to give some buffer in case something like that happens. And today I was very glad that I had done that. So listen, I know my fairy ways.
I hear it. I'm right there with you. The electronics like to give me a hard time.
And And also, I am glad to hear that your bun is doing better. So I'm.
Yes. Oh yeah, we had a scary moment last night with my bunny. Rabbits can if they get constipated and they don't poop after a few hours, immediately take them to your doctor because they need to get flushed out. If they don't go potty after 24 hours, they go into something called GI stasis, and
Ooh.
you've got to. It's critical, and it's highly rare that they make it out of that. So. As
Oh.
long as you take care of it right away, and in my experience just now, it was stressful. I stayed up till 6 in the morning, rubbing his belly, force feeding him the food. But at 6 in the morning, he finally went poop, and by 11 today, he's back to normal. So I'm really.
Well,
Good.
if you stayed up till 6 in the morning, I want whatever magic potion you drink in the morning that allows you to still look that amazing.
I will send you some links. I'll let you know.
What wizard do you go to for this incredible magic? So anyway, thank you for joining us today, Stormy, and coming on the show and showing us all the new stuff. I might have to avail myself of one of those cool flower crowns. Today's magic
That's the
word.
one if you want something specific.
Ooh, maybe I'll do that. So today's magic word is 3R, and you are participating in that 3R. And all you have to do is when you order from the store, put that into the comments at checkout. And just as a reminder for all of you guys watching from home, we've doubled up on that magic word. So if you go to this last Wednesday's episode of Fae News Network, you can also type in the word 3R into the comments there, and you will be entered to win this week's Fae News giveaway. So
All sorts of stuff. Awesome.
I know, right? That's the first time I've done that. So, but I thought, well, hey, maybe that will streamline these things, and people can have double magic going on. So
I got my magic items from you today. I'm super excited to open them.
You did? Oh. Yay. So, okay, you shall have to let me know. You'll have to visit me in the hedge and let me know.
I will. I'm gonna make a video opening them. I have to.
It's just the thing you do. So, all right. Well, you have a good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Say hello to Titan, your bunny, and we shall bid everybody adieu. Please remember to hit like and subscribe, guys, and we will see you next week and also Wednesday for Fae News. So, bye.
Bye.
I hit the button. I hit the button twice.